Boss Barrel presents Bracket the movie. Wait, no. Boss Barrel presents Bracket the game, the movie. Take 4. Clap.
Oh man, this is such a new experience for us.
It's an exciting new frontier.
Uh-huh.
My name is Griff Hoffman, and with me is John Stanhope. As always, this is your Boss Barrel coming to you in a new venue.
Yeah.
Video.
Live.
Not off a computer device, but with digital cameras and whatnot.
Yeah. With a giant bright light in front
Yeah,
of my
I
face.
feel
too.
like I'm sweating there.
Anybody that ever said
Hello.
that you know those professional models never worked hard,
Oh yeah, I'm working really hard right now.
they're right. They're
Superstar.
right. Oh man.
Too sexy for the catwalk.
But so we got something to talk about, Griff, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason we're recording the video, right?
What are we doing here?
We're going to talk about our new big event.
Big new event.
Big
Yes.
new event.
Tell me about this.
about our big.
What is Boss Barrel presenting?
Boss Barrel is presenting a bracket-style competition, video game competition called Bracket the Game.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is Boss Barrel presents Bracket the game, the movie.
This is the movie about the game called Bracket.
And we'll be filling you in about Boss Barrel presents Bracket the movie.
Yes.
The game.
The
No.
game.
Gosh, I'm getting myself confused now.
Don't listen to us. Just follow the first parts.
Just watch the
Probably right.
videos.
Yeah. Just
Please.
accept it.
It's late. It's so late. I'm so tired.
You'll be all right.
But the news goes on.
Just hold it together. Composure.
That's right. Let me do a quick little...
Just a little. There you
Okay.
go.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Undo that tie a little bit.
Ooh,
Just loosen up.
hello.
Just sit back.
Alright, well, John, so Bracket the movie, or now see, I wrote that. I gotta turn this over.
Yeah, because you keep looking
saying
at that for reference, and that's not it.
I know.
Bracket the game.
Bracket the game
movie.
is...
Bracket is going to be a game, and this is the movie about the game called Bracket.
about, yeah.
You got it?
Layers
Which
upon
retracted,
layers.
Right? It's like
Yeah.
Inception, but Bracket.
Yeah, we can't say that on air.
Well, I'm not saying
You can.
Not talking about anything in particular. I'm just saying it's like that.
Well, okay, so Bracket the game is something I came up with, not originally, of course.
No, I mean, what ideas are at this point?
Nothing is original.
Exactly.
Everything is just somebody has done it before. So I thought, hey, you know, it'd be cool, a video game style tournament.
Yep.
So we've been designing this thing, and what we came up with is a single elimination 7-person tournament. What's going to happen is everybody is going to throw in some games that they want to have as competitive pieces. From those pieces, we're going to roll some dice, make some random drawings, do some things, tickle some feet or something like that. I forget.
Yep.
And from there, we're going to create a bracket, which you can see, and that bracket will then have a couple games in the beginning, a couple middle games, you know, semifinals and the finals. You know how brackets work. We don't need to explain it. But what we do need to explain is the games.
The games.
So the fun part is this. It's going to be a single elimination tournament with 7 people. And each of those 7 people chose 2 games that they want to enter into the tournament. And by random lottery drawing, each game will be using one of those. Each match will be using one of those games that players have selected.
Yeah.
So, why don't we start off by just talking about the ones that we've selected to kick this tournament off?
Sure. You want to go first?
Sure, yeah, I would love to.
Perfect.
The games that I chose for the tournament would be Perfect Dark for Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I thought that would be an interesting choice. Inverted single-stick first-person shooter action.
It's inverted?
I think it is.
Why do you pick these things?
Is this on Nintendo 64? There's no other way.
I feel that... So
Maybe you can
so many
uninvert
weird-
them, but I think that
Yeah.
may blow your mind harder.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Mm.
I don't like pushing down to go up.
Well, just wait till you have to aim with the C buttons, because that's all that. Because Pokemon Snap has spoiled you.
No. Cause no. I played some 007, so that's pretty much what that's like, right? 007 had C stick.
You
or
use
C
the
button
stick
aiming.
to move, and then you use the C buttons to aim and
Yeah.
strafe.
Yeah.
Unless you then manually trigger the reticle, and
Sure.
then you're in that same situation with the stick is doing everything backwards.
But we're still working on some parameters for what like the actual rules for the Perfect Dark scenario will be.
I think a 10-minute match, best points out of 10 minutes.
Sure.
It will determine the winner with whatever weapons we end up selecting. Let's just say power weapons or something fun, proximity mines. Who knows?
Yeah.
Something random, slappers, tranquilizers, pistols, laser watches,
Laptop.
gun.
Okay.
My personal favorite.
Okay. Is there a sniper rifle that can see through walls?
Farsight. Yeah.
Farsight?
Yep. The Phoenix that shoots explosive bullets. It's a
Okay.
pistol.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've even touched that game, so oof.
It'll be
Excited.
crazy.
I'm excited.
Play some Joanna Dark, V, Carrington Institute guy.
Awesome.
So my other choice is going to be Skylanders.
Which I'm also scared about. you're picking some games that are off the
Yeah.
reservation for me.
There is a multiplayer component to Skylanders, so there's not just co-op. There is a versus multiplayer. Hunter and I have played this a little bit. It has a couple different modes. I think I'm going to go with just the classic throwdown, beat 'em up mode.
To knock out, drag out, like Skylanders.
Best out of 3 or 5, something like best out of odd number.
Sure.
Depending on how everything goes, and
Okay.
maybe it will be maybe best out of 5 will be interesting.
Sure.
So you'll be able to choose. The Skylanders that I have aren't. I don't have a lot, but the ones that I do have are maxed. So it'll be, you pick your Skylander, put it on the pedestal, fight each other, and winner
take
last
all.
man standing.
Yeah.
Last
King of the Hill.
Skylander standing.
Sure. Sounds great.
Yeah, it'll be crazy.
Especially since I've never played that game. Worried
It's
about
a great
that.
game.
Worried about that.
Just shoot those crustaceans out of your water hose.
Nice. Great.
So what did you pick, John, for the tournament? You got some crazy games.
Yeah, I've got some crazy games that I chose them because I know I've played these games and I know I was good at these games when I first played them. And so it would be really fun and entertaining to go back and play some of these games that I played on the PlayStation 1, because that was a time when I was still young enough that when I got those games, I just really went to town. So first game on my docket, Jet Moto 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I played the original Jet Moto, but that wasn't all that popular. When Jet Moto 2 came out, man, that was the racing game to play on PlayStation 1.
Don't even remember.
Man, it was so good. And I think it's going to just be like 2-player on probably the volcano level. As soon as this game comes, as soon as I get it, I'm playing it. Like, I ordered it just today. It's coming in. As soon as I get that thing, playing it like crazy.
What is, that's so not fair. What is the Jet Moto? Like, what kind of, it's a racing game, but
It's a racing game, but it's like, they're like hover motorcycles.
Hover jet skis.
They're like, they look sort of like jet skis, but they hover. So they go over water, they go over all sorts of terrain. There's not really any combat, but there's banging into other people, and it's just really, really fast, really kind of floaty controls. And there's some certain elements to controlling the jet that are unique about that game. I mean, it may not seem like much
like
anymore.
lasso turns.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, no, yeah. There's definitely those kind of things that happens where you'll hit a certain turn that you cannot make on your own, but you have to connect your bike with this like static post to be able to make your Jet Moto
Super sharp turn.
like, yeah, take this turn. So it's like some old Batman stuff. So, and there's big jumps and things like that. It's
like Flintstones, like you reach out of the car as you're taking the super sharp turn.
Just grab
to
that thing and just
grab the rock the dinosaur by the brontosaurus by the neck and swing around the corner.
Yep. So I think that'll be. I mean, I talk it up a big game, but I think ultimately it'll break down to being just a racing game that I really enjoyed when I was a kid.
Sure.
And we don't have a lot of racing games in this lineup, I don't think.
No.
So
I think yours is the only one.
I think there's one other one.
Okay.
But we'll get to it. And then the other one I chose is a game that apparently not a lot of people know about, but I loved it as a launch title for PS. I don't know if it was a launch title, but it was definitely an old title. Blast Chamber. Blast Chamber is just it has a single player mode to it where you can, go through and solve puzzles and, God, this thing's freaky. Go through, solve puzzles, and try not to get yourself blown up.
Don't like getting blown up.
No, but in the competitive mode, it's you and up to 3 other people playing in a chamber of different modes and things. I'm still trying to choose which one I think will be the best one to be like the competitive option for our bracket.
There's a lot of different
There are
modes.
a lot of different modes, and I'll have to look at it again and see which one would be most conducive to a 2-player facet.
It's a lot of hot potato tagging people, giving them the bomb, running away from them.
Yeah, it all focuses around, like, your character has this chess piece on, and you're either giving them a bomb to try to make them explode, or taking a bomb and putting in your goal to add more time to your explosive chess piece, or things like that. So, the unique thing about it is that the stage can always be rotated as soon as a player gets over to part of the stage and hits the wall.
Sure.
They can rotate the stage, which makes everybody fall down.
That sounds amazing.
And slows people down. It's such a great game. It blows my mind that it wasn't more well
So the person
received.
who pushes the wall down has the advantage.
Yeah, because
they are not stunned.
They don't like push. They like step and then rotate the stage, and everybody else goes, "Oh God, no! It's rotating," and then they fall down.
So there's a lot of tactics as to, do you go after the player, do you go after the bases,
Yeah, exactly.
or do you just try and mess everybody else up by adjusting the stage as you see
So
fit?
if that guy like knocked you over and just took your core piece, and you were sitting there going, okay, I'm close enough to the wall, just hit that wall, and he'll come toppling down, and you can smack him and take it from, like, you get a lot of people in it, and it becomes a really hectic 4-player game, so.
And there's obstacles and dangers and stuff like that.
Like pitfalls and things like that occur in that game. I'm really excited to go back and play that game, just in general, let alone for the bracket. So,
yes. Sounds fun.
yeah, pretty stoked about it.
Great. That's some interesting titles. Let's throw up some videos here. We'll quick cut to some people, or to the other people in the tournament, who are going to talk briefly about the stuff they've submitted, the games they've chosen for the tournament, maybe some reasons why they chose them, and then we'll be right back.
Cool.
Right.
Hello, I'm Gene Stouffer. I'll be taking place in this fun tournament of ours. I've decided to choose Ninja Gaiden Black as well as Ninja Gaiden. I think it's going to be hilarious to see the contrast between the original and the new, because both these games are very difficult, but very fun.
Chris here, just letting you guys know that my games for the tournament will be Fusion Frenzy for the Xbox and also NBA Jam PE for the Super Nintendo. Good luck to you guys. See you at the tournament.
For my games in this tournament, I want to play Gears of War 3 and Bulletstorm.
3.
Okay, so my name is Dakota Reeves, and the game I'll be picking is Mario Kart Double Dash and Dead or Alive 4.
Perfect.
My name is Hunter, and I will be choosing Black Ops and NFL Blitz.
Wow, that was a lot of videos,
A lot
John.
of videos, Griff. A lot of
Jeez,
videos.
we sure saw a lot of stuff from people that were sending us things.
Yep, a lot of games.
Lots of games to be played. What were some of the ones that were more interesting to you that people mentioned?
Well, I mean, it blows my mind that I sort of thought I had Dakota pegged to pick a Smash Brothers game.
Yeah.
Knowing how much him and I both like that, which I'm sure just like me, he wanted to pick something more off the wall. And so picking Dead or Alive as being like the original fighting game that he goes for. And
His favorite.
Exactly, and that being a much more technical thing that I'm not used to, that kind of gives him an edge over me that I don't know how
Or
to play.
anybody.
Or anybody.
It's
I
his
don't.
game.
I don't know how to play DOA. Like so, DOA 4. I'm sure is gonna be a good game for him to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also Mario Kart Double Dash. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
That's-
good feelings
I'm-
about that though.
yeah.
I'm okay
For you,
with Mario
I
Kart.
think you'll be all right. But me, I never liked Double Dash. It was either Mario Kart Wii or N64.
64 Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I've never been a Mario Kart guy. Like, I've loved playing them, but I've always just sucked. And I feel like with Mario Kart Double Dash, I'll at least be on an equal playing field
Right.
with anybody else I play against. Ones I thought were really cool were Ninja Gaiden for NES. Gene's speedrun style through the first level of Ninja Gaiden, which I have no idea how that's going to pan out. I think that's
I
going
don't
to be
think I ever played
super
the
crazy.
original Ninja Gaiden. I played Black, so at least maybe that helps me there. But I think I
doubt
would
it.
have an easier time at Ninja Gaiden than I would at Ninja Gaiden Black.
Right, I played a lot of Retro Game Challenge in the last 5 years.
Okay.
Maybe that'll give me a leg up, but
Maybe.
I don't really know. We also have another interesting addition, which is 2 sports games.
Yeah.
Hunter's suggestion for, or Hunter's entry for Blitz for the Nintendo 64.
Sure.
I think a lot of people are going to have a lot of nostalgia attached to that.
Sure.
However, I will tell you, Hunter's a really good player.
Really?
Uh,
Okay. I know I used to be
His
really good
ability
at
to
it, but
play Madden games have bled over into playing Blitz really
yeah,
well.
as soon as you start throwing all the stuff, all the rules out the window, that's how you become really good.
Yeah, but actually, Backstrom, if you watch the Blitz video we recorded, he claims he's some sort of like Blitz shark. So
All right. Well,
he knows how to game the game.
game that game.
The other big one is, like I said, Chris Backstrom's suggestion for the Super Nintendo copy of NBA Jam Tournament Edition.
Yeah, and again, I say watching that this whole game that you
Right,
guys
you're like
recorded.
scouting me. I don't know what I'm
just-
doing.
I just watched you guys play that, and I was just like, where are the full court dunks? Like,
Yeah.
I used to rock that game, so I'm kind of excited to see that. It's kind of excited to get my hands on it, but at the same time, it's been a long time since
Sure
I played it,
has.
so maybe I won't be as good as I talk.
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if I played TE on Genesis for a little bit back in the 90s. Most recently I played the NBA Jam for the Super Nintendo. That was decent, but I think most of it was luck. Just playing a standard basketball game where I didn't know really what I was doing entirely or trying to make any giant, big plays. So again, it'll be cool to see how
Yes.
that boils down.
I mean, I think this whole bracket system is going to be cool, and just in general. A lot of old games, a lot of games that I haven't played.
A lot of new games, too.
Yeah.
Ryan is throwing into this situation some current generation games like Gears of War 3 and
Yep.
Bulletstorm.
I think
Last year and this year.
I think Bulletstorm's a good
Or
idea
both last
to
year.
do that, because it has a very not necessarily a competitive, but has that fuel behind it where it's like, get the most points in an Echo run by doing as many unique things as you can.
Most definitely.
And I know I didn't do a whole heck of a lot of Echo runs, but I know there's that urge, just like in Geometry Wars.
I think you did
get
more
those
than
points.
me, both you and Ryan.
Yeah, no,
I know
it's a lot of
we
fun.
recorded I think it was one of our first videos that we
Yeah,
did.
it was
the
one of
demo
our first
that.
videos. Yeah, one of our feature videos.
So we'll see how that ends up panning out.
Yeah.
All of us have played it, so
Yep.
at least
Did,
the 3 of us will have
right,
some
exactly,
advantage.
Exactly. So we'll see. It's been a while since I've played that game too.
And then Gears of War, I am just
you and your hose there.
Right.
If Ryan,
I'm a human
or-
slug in that game.
Yeah, if Ryan gets his hands on that game, that'll be it.
Yeah, it's a death knell.
Yeah.
So
Also, Hunter also had Call of Duty Black Ops.
yes, yep.
And so again, 2 people that I don't want to face.
Yeah,
in the game
a
are gonna be-
1v1 situation is last time I did that. Hunter beat me like 30-0. So,
Rough.
yeah,
I don't
and
know.
with a trophy on the line, he's not gonna be
No, he
letting
won't.
that go.
Yeah, he will not be pulling punches.
No punch. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's gonna be just knockout situation.
Yeah.
Go for the kills.
Did we talk about Chris Backstrom's other game?
What was his other game?
Oh,
Fusion Frenzy, right?
That's right. Yep. So old Xbox Fusion Frenzy 1.
Ugh.
I haven't played it. I played Fusion Frenzy 2.
I hate
It's a very
party
Mario
games.
Party game. So again, not completely sure what he wants the rule set to be on that, but
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's going to be like a random match, and whoever wins best out of 3 random matches or
Yes,
whatever.
that sounds
I
good
played
to
a
me.
little bit of Fusion Frenzy back in the day, but
I played a ton of
hated
Mario
it.
Party. It's kind of the closest thing.
Right.
So I don't know. With that, it's going to be adapting to the random ass situation that you're going to get yourself into, and going from there.
So, you know, there's a few more interspersed in there. You know, all very interesting choices by everybody. But with that all decided, the next step is to figure out what is going to get first billing in the tournament brackets, and who is going to get the first billing, who's going to get the bye, who's going to get to just, you know, automatically go to the next round. And the way we're going to determine that is just random chance. You know, roll some dice, flip some coins, do some odds, evens, rock, paper, scissors.
Yep.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Rochambeau. I don't know what else.
Short straws.
Yeah, that's good.
Runic rocks.
Catching
out of a
tigers.
bag. Yep.
Tea leaves.
Yep. Dead animal organs.
Duck, grey duck.
Yep. Duck, goose. Come
Duck,
on.
grey duck.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever.
We're not getting into this.
You're a grey duck.
You're a goose.
So we're gonna figure out how that all works
And
out.
not Goose from
Top Gun.
Top Gun. I'm talking Goose from Pilot Wings. Yeah. Pilot Wings 64. That Goose.
Shame.
Shame. Told.
Oh man, I don't want to be here anymore. But I gotta stick around to tell you that we'll figure this out. We're going to take some time, and we're gonna roll those dice. We're gonna count those gray ducks. We're gonna figure out what it ends up being as to who goes first, how the whole who fits into the bracket where.
Yep.
And you know, completely candid, maybe we'll do some video for it, maybe we won't. See how this ends up turning out.
Sure.
And, you know, all you can do is just look forward to another video on bossbarrel.com that has that stuff, or just keep a lookout for the next episode of Boss Barrel Presents Bracket the Game this summer for the Summer Jam when we do this.
And maybe if all goes well, we'll do a winter one too.
Oh my God, yes.
Winter games.
It's just, you know, the more you think about it, the more you're like, I want to do this game.
Yep.
And I'm sure once the tournament hits, it's gonna be, man, I want revenge.
Right.
Like everybody's gonna be thirsty after this. So we're gonna record every episode. We're gonna figure out how it all how who fits in where, and then, I mean, the biggest concession I have is just please stick with us. We all have different schedules, so all we're asking is just stay tuned over the course of the summer. We'll have all the videos up, and you know we'll select a winner by the end of it, and that winner's gonna get something pretty awesome.
Yeah. We got things lined up.
Pretty good.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So, thank you, John.
Yeah.
John Stanhope.
Always here, Griff.
Yeah, always here.
Always.
Thank you. Oh, that's creepy. It's recording in
right
the
behind
basement.
you.
I am Griffin Hoffman. John Stanhope. This is Boss Barrel. I'm exhausted. I hope we don't have to do this again.
You kept it together, Griff.
God. But look forward to Boss Barrel Presents Bracket the Game this year, hitting an internet somewhere near you. Whoa! Look at that!
Yeah.
So the rewards for the tournament, besides just fame and glory, are going to be this.
Could just Vanna White this thing.
Yes, this trophy that will be the forever trophy, the torch of the bracket.
Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, I made this maybe a couple months ago on a whim. It's an old copy of Spy Hunter that's been spray painted gold.
I still question whether or not it's going to work.
But it might. As far as I know,
Just get a Q-tip in there and just clean it up.
there is no paint on the leads. I made a very, very careful effort to not paint the leads.
Alright.
You know, maybe I'm wrong.
Did you test it out?
No, because I don't
Alright.
have an NES.
No.
But
those top loaders, it'll be alright.
yeah, so this is the award. The winner will go away with this, and then the winner will also get to take a picture holding this trophy, which will be attached right to the front of it.
Oh.
And every year, that's going to get placed over top of the previous year, so you end up getting
so
this
it's like a
sort of
champion belt.
kind of
Yeah.
exactly. It gets passed on to the next
Yeah.
person, and second place gets this
It's dinky
plastic trophy thing of congratulations and
Yeah.
effort and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you know, the real reward is getting to hold the golden cartridge for about half a year.
Yeah, and we'll even put up right on the site too, I'm sure.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Mystery X here, and for the tournament, I will pick Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and you don't know Jack.